Engineer Steve 27 at MSN.com. 9:49 a.m., 10 hours ago. To undisclosed recipients. Dear Sir, I am Engineer Steve Klain, a director of the Contracts Award and Review Department with Ghana Ministry of Energy, MOE. I am contacting you for an urgent and important business dealing, which will be beneficial to both of us, and without any risks as regards this would-be business dealing. I don't know if I can confide in you, though we may be in two different countries apart, but that is what I actually needed in a partner, someone from a distant place or country. Please do revert back to me if you think we can work for the good of both of us in good faith, as that will enable me to let you into the project proper. Please do send to me your telephone number in your next email to enable us talk in confidence about this proposal. Thanks. And Steve Klain, Engine Steve 507 Klain at LIVECOM. Warning, this message may not be from whom it claims to be. Beware of following any links in it or of providing the sender with any personal information. Learn more. Best regards. Please use this money for the poor people, churches and less privileged people. Greetings to you and your family in my search for a reliable person and also a good person, and having gotten your contact through prayers and painstaking efforts, I have decided to seek your help in carrying out my last wishes. My name is Mercerita Johnson. I'm a 54 years old woman and from Benin Republic. I was a merchant and owned 2 businesses in Dubai. I was also married with 2 children. My husband and 2 children died in a car accident 4 years ago. Before this happened, my business and concern for making money was all I lived for. I never really cared about other values in life. But since the loss of my family, I have found a new desire to assist helpless families. I have been helping orphans in orphanage/motherless homes. I have also donated some money for humanitarian needs in Sudan, South Africa, Cameroon, etc. I was moving with great pity and compassion that I decided to make this contribution on assist. All relatives and friends have plundered so much of my wealth since my illness. I cannot live with the agony entrusting this huge responsibility to any of them. Please, I beg you to help me to collect this deposit and distribute it accordingly. Use your judgment to distribute the money and keep 10% of it to yourself. Feel free to reimburse yourself when you have the money for any costs you incur during the process of collecting and distributing the money. If you are willing to help, please reply me with this. My email address, please, mrscj2012@mail.com, as soon as possible. May the good Lord bless you. Regards, your sister, Mrs. Charity Johnson. Humanitarian Sheila at Nutshell Communications.com. February 25, 2 days ago. To undisclosed recipients. Warning, this message may not be from whom it claims to be. Beware of following any links in it or of providing the sender with any personal information. Learn more. Dear friend, I am sending you this email through the internet with reservations, basically because you may perceive my intentions wrongly. However, I have no choice but to use this medium THEINTERNET to establish contact and share a very sensitive issue with you concerning the prevalent problems that has consistently struck my country in recent times. My reason for contacting you is in respect of humanitarian aid that I want you to execute on my behalf towards ameliorating the plight of my people. Once I got your response, I will send you the details and more information about myself and the program. Yours sincerely, Mr. PMK, South Korea. Your business is accused of illegal activities. Spam. X. Better Business Bureau Uplernet Webman Company at February 24, 3 days ago. Tatazati, Rabbit 05, Slafford, Jammed, Smitty, Vip, Savings, Tracy, Valerie, Office, Jers, Stefan, Esporty, Foot, Heroya, Hobaka, Hofer, Hogue, Hone, Hoiby, Hoekman, Hoekstra, Hole, Richard West. Rachel Young. Images are not displayed. Display images below. Valued business proprietor, we have obtained an online complaint about your company possible participation in home renovation scam. You are kindly asked to provide feedback to this complaint within 21 days. Failure to submit the corresponding information will result in downgrading your Better Business Bureau rating and probable cancellation of your BBB accreditation status. Complaint ID number 6561338. Council of Better Business Bureaus. 3033 Wilson Boulevard, Suite 600. Arlington, VA 22201. Phone 1703-276.0100. Fax 1703-525.8277. US $28.5 and business proposal. Spam. X. Angry. Filters MOE0 at February 24, 3 days ago. To undisclosed recipients. Warning, this message may not be from whom it claims to be. Beware of following any links in it or of providing the sender with any personal information. Learn more. It is my profound intention to make this mutually benefiting but confidential business proposal to you. My name is Angry. Philip Izoma, the Contract Award Committee Chairman in the Nigerian National Petroleum Cooperation (NNPC). I know that this proposal may come to you as a surprise, but I would like to appeal for your cooperation to enable us secure an approval on your behalf for a total sum of US $28.5 million, being an over-invoiced contract amount to be transferred to your nominated bank account for our mutual benefit. Early last year there was a major oil spillage in the Niger Delta region of Nigeria, which rendered over 70% of the communities homeless. So the federal government decided to lease the three existing petroleum refineries to private individuals and companies to make the refineries more viable, resourceful, and to eliminate undue wastage and fraud. So contracts were awarded to a foreign firm for the repair and construction of new refineries, but because of the huge monetary profit we envisaged, we decided to over-invoice the contract sum. The real contract value was US $91.5 million, but it was overestimated to the tune of US $120 million. Now the contract has been completed and the original contractor has since been paid, but the contract balance of US $28.5 million, which resulted from the over-invoiced contract sum, is been left in a suspense account with a CENTRALBANK, corresponding paying bank in Europe. I have been assigned by my other colleagues to seek for assistance of a reliable foreigner through whom we can transfer this sum of US $28.5 million, which arose from the deliberate overinflated contract value. It does not matter whether you or your company does contract project of the nature described here, but the assumption is that you won a major contract and subcontracted it to another company, more often non-big trading companies or individuals of the unrelated field win major contracts here and subcontracts same to more specialized firms for execution. So the nature of your business is not particularly relevant for the success of this transaction. All we require is your willingness as a foreigner to cooperate with us and assurance that our own share will be given to us when this money is transferred into your account. Then we shall use our position to secure all the government approvals in your favor to enable the transfer of the remaining $28.5 million to your nominated bank account. We have agreed that you will be entitled to 25% of the entire funds. 70% will be for us, while 5% will be set aside to cover any unforeseen expenses that may be incurred by both parties during this transaction, both local and international. Please I enjoin you to handle this message with utmost degree of maturity and confidentiality because I am still in active government service with the NIGERIANNATIONALPETROLEUMCORPORATION. All necessary precautions have been taken to ensure a no-risk situation on the sides of both parties, and it is believed that the conclusion of this transaction will not last more than 8 working days, since the money is already in transit account with a corresponding paying bank in Europe. However, we are going to retrieve the whole documents that will relate to this transaction after the transfer of the money into your account to avoid any trace of the money. I will call you when I receive your direct telephone number to discuss this more with you and also send you all the details immediately as I receive your reply. Please treat as very confidential matter and please reply me only to nnpc@avivo.com. Much regards, Angry. Philip Izoma. Hi, read and reply. Spam. X. Lily Wilson's at hotmail.fr@yahoo.com. February 24, 3 days ago. To undisclosed recipients. Warning, this message may not be from whom it claims to be. Beware of following any links in it or of providing the sender with any personal information. Learn more from Miss Lily Wilson. Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire, West Africa. Dearest, how are you today? Hope all is well with you. My name is Lily Wilson, the only daughter of my late parents, Mr. and Mrs. Dicko Wilson. My father was a highly reputable business magnate who operated in the capital of Ivory Coast during his days. It is sad to say that he passed away mysteriously in France during one of his business trips abroad, though his sudden death was linked or rather suspected to have been masterminded by an uncle of his who traveled with him at that time. But God knows the truth. My mother died when I was just 6 years old, and since then my father took me so special. Before his death, he called me and informed me that he has the sum of $6,700,000 United States dollars. USD $6,700,000 left in fixed deposit account in one of the leading banks in Africa. He further told me that he deposited the money in my name and also gave me all the necessary but legal documents to this fund with a bank. I am just 21 years old and a university undergraduate and really don't know what to do. Now I want an account overseas where I can transfer this funds, and after the transaction I will come and reside permanently in your country till such a time that it will be convenient for me to return back home if I so desire. This is because I have suffered a lot of setbacks as a result of incessant political crisis here in Ivory Coast. The death of my father actually brought sorrow to my life. I also want to invest the fund under your care because I am ignorant of business world. I am in a sincere desire of your humble assistance in this regards. Your suggestions and ideas